Alright, so you're playing an essential role in this reading. It's a general reading, of course. But, yeah, excitingly fun. I've been watching other people's content and I'm just like, no thank you. I don't know. There's some that are just left up to, like I said before, interpretation. Okay, we have the King of Swords here with invention and honorable. We have a gift here, a donation, present, or contributing awards, acting of giving and receiving. We have faithfulness, good news, with yes, positive results and announcement, loyalty, generosity, protection, fidelity, strong values, and great intentions. We have judgment, we have evaluation and the right choice. So, a lot of stuff going on here. I'm just in a bad mood because I broke my finger nail off the other day. I was carrying some paint and I broke the entirety of my fingernail off. It was one of my favorites and it was the hardest one. So I bled a little bit. And now everything is sensitive. Hot water, cold water, writing, typing, pushing the play button on my camera, everything. So it's been an exciting day. Okay, so with the general reading, we're getting back to this after my little side cap there. Okay, so there's a debt and a disagreement about said debt. In general, lack of cooperation, a home or generational clash between adults. There's also the color pink here. However that works out. There might be pink cleanser. I know I use it. I like that stuff. It smells nice. It smells kind of like a shoe polish type of smell. But, yeah, I feel like somebody here wants somebody to pay rent, and technically it could be a parental child situation and all this, and it could have like a generational clash that way. Or it could be that you're living with somebody who wants you to pay rent. It could be a landlord. It could be a landlord that also has an addiction because I keep burping. I love burping, it's great. But yeah, usually burping is like somebody who has an alcohol problem or an alcohol addiction and wants more money for that alcohol addiction because it's a band-aid because of their other things. They can't deal with their emotions and other things that have happened to them. They can't heal, stuff like that. And then we have transformation and change doesn't mean physical death, rather a time of transitioning when whatever is not needed for future must be given up. He brings release from the past and new beginnings, opportunity, and letting it go. We also have flattery here. You might be flattering this landlord or somebody in order to befriend them, so then you get special returns or extensions for payments or something. Unreasonable demands mean that you must not know which way to turn, but are making the nod back to your own side, or take care of your own back or your own well-being. There's also the color orange in this, so you might be you might be somewhat of a flamboyant person, or you might like oranges or the color orange, or you might be going to Home Depot. Either or is fine. Okay, and then there's other messages in here that may or may not resonate for a few people. There's a situation that needs to be resolved, the ending of a period of uncertainty, and often heralds the end of legal matter, but generally terms that predict a balance or harmony that needs to be restored or success to have some type of end. It's a decision that could be in your favor. There's also a daddy necklace. There could be some hints of it, of kind of a S&M vibe here. Somebody could be getting out of a contract with that type of sexual deviancy. Anyway, we have a financial roller coaster, unexpected expenses, and poor work-life balance. As a person, the unreliable and selfish, an ex is returning to talk to you. So this person could have ADHD. I'm kind of getting off track with everything else that's been happening in this reading, talking about my own personal shit. But yeah, I think somebody here might be ADHD. It could be your ex. It could be you. It could be that you're trying to dodge the situation or confrontation of this person. Also, you're trying to change the subject. You really don't want to engage in this matter. But I feel like there's a lot that you have to talk about. And as far as I'm concerned, I wouldn't really entertain this idea unless there's some form of loyalty based agreement here. Might not be, though. You might want to move on. It depends on how you feel about this situation. We have guidance, hope, inspiration, the time to nurture your talents and express your feelings. You are on the right path. You are guided and inspired. We have nose guard here. So you might be thriving on your own or with a different situation than what's being presented here. Also, there's a lesson to be learned on a third party side of things. So you might be moving on to heal, and then this party is going to have to move on and heal or move on in general. It might be hard for both parties. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. The road to healing is never like an overnight fix. It takes a lot of work. You have to address triggers, you have to heal, you have to address issues that you may have had or certain confines that you've been having in certain relationships and trying to let certain things go, maybe put up boundaries until you can heal, or put up boundaries from the get-go with certain relationships that you go into. There's also a proposal, a potential good opportunity. Look at the surrounding cards to see if this is a genuine offer or all talk. Confused. So you might be confused if this person proposes something to you or has a proposal like marriage, because you haven't seen this person in a while or the relationship was so bad it really doesn't seem like a proposal would fix things. I feel like you might need days to think about this or come to a quick decision. If they're giving you an ultimatum, it's a no. Because if somebody's giving you an ultimatum saying that they've changed or whatever, and the history with them, it's not the type of change that you would have wanted while you were in the relationship, it's time to move on, because they weren't changing for you particularly, because if you were in a relationship with this person previous, it's probably same old, same old. I feel like you can thrive on your own, to be honest. I think everybody has that ability to do so. You might be codependent, but you need to kind of get out there and find out who you are as a person. Everybody can do that at any age. I mean, it's not like it's a young person type of affinity. Like, you can learn stuff about yourself as the world changes. Like, do I like this? Do I like that? And you have to have time to explore the difference between what you like and what you don't like in physical, sexual, needy, emotional terms. Doesn't have to be a relationship though, it could be anything. Um, Also, you have to take it upon yourself to grow as a person too. I feel like not too many people grow as people, and they always kind of stay in like a stagnant, emotional, unchanging motion, and then they get mad when somebody else changes or moves on from them, because they themselves don't know the difference. Um, so just take care of yourself and make sure that you kind of grow from a situation that might have not been the best situation for you. Never think that a proposal fixes anything. You had to grow as people, maybe become friends while you're exploring, or separate completely and then let the pieces fall as they may. Um, you have to let people go, I think. But this is like a solo journey as far as this is concerned. You might have been an essential thing in their life, but you're also an essential lesson in their life as well. So just remember that. Um, anyway, this is where I'm going to leave you. You can think about it if you're presented with this type of thing. But yeah, I think everybody needs to thrive on their own before they get into a relationship. Um, so, it's that type of thing. I found out I'm very good at cooking things. I wasn't really good as a like chef before, but you know, I used to be a great baker though. I just had the instinct of a baker. I don't bake for everybody, because like the baking skill is too strong. I only cook for certain things, and I bake for certain people. I don't bake for everybody. Yeah, so the baking skill is too strong. That's probably why I became a baker. They wanted to offer me more money, but you know, I work for peanuts because I don't like doing it all the time. It's fun though. Anyway, I will see you in the next reading. Take time to find out what you're good at. Become the person that you feel you should be. Nobody is a bookend to another person. You have your separate interests. That's what keeps life interesting. Um, Also, take care of yourselves and take care of everyone. Make sure that you find your purpose in life. If you're unfulfilled, you're going to have a lot more problems than you originally thought. Because karma sometimes works that way. You're stopping yourself from succeeding. So take time to do that as well. Alright? Anyway, later.